By doing this one thing differently, people not only look more stylish, they also make their wardrobe a lot less overwhelming and make it so it's a lot easier to get dressed every day. Just by doing this one thing.
Pot of hot coffee in the AM. Barefoot walking through the park. Where do I start? Remember back when we wished on a shooting star?
Okay, so what is the one thing that stylish people do differently? They get dressed for identity, not for blending in or social expectations. And they do all of this with intentional approaches. So what does getting dressed with prioritizing identity look like? Well, I'm gonna break it down for you with a few different approaches.
Between the trees and see the canopy more gorgeous. Look around the world.
Okay, so first approach I would say for most stylish people, I guess I am assuming, generalizing, but just from my assessments, is they choose a hero piece first. Or as I like to call it a lot of the time, an anchor piece. So I'd say a lot of stylish people use this approach when putting together an outfit. They choose a piece they're really excited about, and then they revolve everything else around that piece to allow for that piece to be the showpiece, to be the feature of their outfit. You can usually identify what that anchor piece is. There's usually a sort of feature piece in their outfit, and they kind of let everything else accent it versus distract from it. So by default, they're beginning their outfit with identity. They're building off of identity because they are identifying one piece as sort of like a personal inspiration that is therefore then kind of directing the rest of the outfit. It makes it very effortless to make a very stylish, elevated outfit this way, especially when you're truly choosing a piece that speaks to you and not worrying about how it's going to speak to others. It's hard to have like an inspiration piece every single day. So for me, if I don't have that sort of inspiring piece, then I will usually start out with just like a favorite pair of jeans. Like, you know, maybe it's an edgier pair of jeans or just like a favorite pair that I feel really good in. I ultimately just lumped myself into the stylish people category, but is that presumptuous? Not very humble. I don't know. I guess I consider myself a pretty stylish person, clearly, because I wouldn't have this channel if I didn't. Okay, now I'm just getting awkward. Basically, I am the only live action example that I have, so it's impossible not to use myself as an example. Okay, so an action that you can take is write down 3 anchor pieces that you would be super excited to revolve an outfit around. It can be anything. It could be a coat. It could be a favorite accessory. It could be a boring pair of jeans that make your butt look so darn magnificent that you just want to share that with the world. Like, whatever you want it to be, just something that is sort of inspiring you and gets you giddy and excited to revolve an outfit around.
Birds chirping outside telling me it's fine. Got a lot on my plate but nothing on my mind. All I wanna do is kick back and unwind. Step 1, just soak in the sunshine. Step 2, just take in the view. Step 3, just do what you do. You already won, you got nothing to lose. You're living proof, you got nothing to prove. Birds chirping outside telling me it's fine. Got a lot on my plate but nothing.
A lot of people mistake good style with having like a lot of options for a bunch of different outfits. And I would say most of the time that's wrong. Not in all cases. If you speak to most stylish people, they will probably tell you they have a sort of handful of go-to outfit formulas they're just constantly repeating. So as an example, like my absolute favorite format, I'm lumping myself into the stylish people category again. Thank you very much. My absolute favorite formula is what I call the 3-piece open layer formula. It's a top, a bottom with an open layer so that you are creating the proportions. I always try to create a 2/3 proportion. Again, proportions, story for another day. And then I like to have an open layer because it then showcases those proportions while at the same time framing the outfit and giving it dimension. It also sort of elongates and slims as well as that. But I do have a few other formulas as well, which again, story for another day. Otherwise, we'll be here for a really long time. The reason why I love a formula and why I think a lot of stylish people love a formula is, again, you're basing your approach to your outfit off of kind of personal preference, off of like personal identity. You have identified what makes you feel your best, and you are then just repeating that. If you're repeating that same formula over and over and over again, you will perfect that formula and you will expand on that formula. So it then just, you know, continues on that journey of growth and that journey of confidence. So I think if you are somebody that isn't really sure where to begin, you know, on that personal style journey, or you're like, I want to be stylish, but I don't feel like I have that confidence. If you're looking to build that confidence, the action you can take is simply thinking about what is your favorite outfit that makes you feel amazing. Think about that outfit and then break it down by pieces and sort of by the silhouette and proportions. Focus on that one formula and just repeat it every single day. Make that your initiative when you're shopping. Does this fit within my formula? Make that your initiative when you're putting an outfit together, when you're putting your wardrobe together, and just watch how your sort of confidence grows and how you kind of grow from there.
Nowadays we always on the move. A day later, dollar short is so true. On the tube, all we see is bad news. Waking up, getting to a bad.
So those are two different approaches that definitely come from a place of identity rather than a place of trying to blend in or meet the expectations of like a social engagement or social situation. But there is still something missing. There is something that truly still pushes a stylish person, that makes their style identity and their self-expression truly shine. My favorite, they have signature pieces. If I think about all my favorite, you know, style icons, Diane Keaton, Iris Amfell, Anna Wintour, Ralph Lauren, you can boil down their sort of style identity by their signature pieces or their signature styling. So why is this key? Well, it makes things personal. It makes things expressive. It makes things interesting. It tells a story. But the biggest beauty of it all is it's effortless. It effortlessly communicates confidence without having to try so hard. They are ultimately identifying pieces that they love or styling methods or hairdos that make them feel empowered, make them feel strong, and they are just embracing it and making it a part of their identity. What that creates is when you get dressed every day, you don't really have to think about things as much. You think Anna has to worry about how she's gonna style her hair that day? No, she knows exactly how she's styling her hair that day. My most recent one is actually from Idyl Jewelry, who is the sponsor for today's video. It's been such a pleasure to partner with them because it's a company that I'm super giddy about, because I loved the contemporary edge of the design of the earrings, but as well as that, the quality of that 14 karat gold having real diamonds that are being sustainably, ethically, transparently produced. And then the fact that it just added this amazing sort of luxy contrast to my more basic casual looks. It was like another key had unlocked another part of my style. And that I think again is a big part of like finding a signature piece, is something that it inspires like another aspect of your style. So Idyl Jewelry's pieces has definitely become a part of my signature style, but the most recent one is the Charlie choker necklace. So I have been obsessed with this for a really long time and it keeps selling out, but I finally got one this time around. So I'm just so excited about it because it's like such good quality, light, dainty material. I don't feel like it's there because I definitely have like a weird texture thing with jewelry. Like I have to take jewelry on and off, like especially necklaces and stuff. So this is like truly becoming a part of my signature style because I just keep it on. It still then makes me feel like an elevated version of myself. I could be wearing it with my pajamas and still feel pretty fierce. And I think that's what I love about all of their jewelry is it's elevated and contemporary, but at the same time still so timeless that you can just repeatedly style it with anything in your closet. That's what you kind of look for in a stylish piece. So I am clearly on a mission to make Idyl a household name. Highly suggest if you are looking for jewelry, especially diamond jewelry, to really take a good look at their pieces down in the links below. I will link the pieces that I showed here today.
Don't worry about the profit, it'll come, stay focused. Collaborating with the waves of the ocean. On the beach and we move in slow motion. Like the trees stay rooted, keep hoping. Got sand in my shoes, but it feels fine. We're creators, we can move space and make time. On a roll like somebody cut my brake line. In nature, you won't ever see a straight line. Look around, the world is yours. Look around, the world is
So
yours.
as an action, ask yourself, what are my 3 favorite things when it comes to putting together an outfit? It could be a way of styling something. It could be a specific piece of clothing. Again, if you are somebody that's trying to build that confidence in their own personal style, this is a great practice to kind of focus on. In creating that identity is what will make you feel iconic, because you then create this sort of air about you. You create this, I keep saying identity. I can't think of another word you create a sort of persona. Not even persona, because persona means like a kind of alter ego. Just, you create a sense of self that is empowering. And just embracing things that you love and not asking or wondering about what other people are doing. And the more and more and more you do that, the more that confidence will grow. That is the one thing that stylish people do differently. Until next time, friends.
The world is yours. Look around, the world is yours. Look around, the world is yours.
Idyl always gives like a cute little gift with your purchase. They gave me this little scrunchie. Excited to try to see if I can get my hair in a pony, because it has been probably a decade since I've been able to put, over a decade, since I've been able to put my hair up in like a little ponytail. Ooh, the 90s are calling, girl. And I am okay with it. Look at that. Wow. Well, that's fun. Okay.